Hello friends, today's topic is TikTok banned. Say what? Let's rant.
Trump just posted on Truth Social in regards to the TikTok ban. He said that he just got off the phone with the chairman Xi Jinping of China and that they're working together to make the world a better place immediately by speaking about TikTok, trade, and fentanyl. TikTok, trade, and fentanyl. I just think it's really fucking funny that Trump is the one that spearheaded this entire thing with the Republicans, and then they forced Biden's hand by putting it into a federal relief bill, and then now he's going to be the one to save it. This is what I need. I need TikTok to make a statement saying that they're not going to cease operations on Sunday. That's the only thing that matters to me, because Trump, he could easily just not enforce it. And as illegal and as a criminal, he's a criminal as he is, I think he would just be like, yeah, we're not going to enforce it. I saved it. Support me, Gen Z. But if TikTok actually does shut down, that means this app goes away. And I'm not sure if people understand that. If operations cease, we cannot access the app. And all you guys saying, get a VPN, get a VPN, get a VPN. Do you know how overwhelmed VPNs will be? VPNs aren't free, and the ones that are free aren't stable. And what are you going to do? Stream Canadian and German TikTok? Yeah, I don't know.
Update at 10:06 on January 17th. Supreme Court did uphold the ban. And I'll be honest, I'm quite surprised. I did not see that really happening considering all the options that were available. This is going to feel like a giant slap in the face. I know it does. But here are the positives. One, Biden administration is not upholding the ban. I don't believe either administration is upholding the ban. So I think, our experience is going to generally remain the same, at least through Sunday night. Pending, we'll see what happens with TikTok. No, I have not gotten any confirmation on a voluntary blackout. I've checked. I haven't gotten any official statement of yes or no. There are ways for this to be reversed, and it's going to be very determined on what happens Monday on if Trump decides to step in. There are ways that this could be reversed. It is a little bit harder, but this isn't over. And when I talked to the TikTok team when we were back in DC, one of them said, this is going to be a long year. And I think that this is going to be a long battle. I know that you're probably discouraged. I know that you're probably sad, and we can take some time for that. But this fight is unfortunately still not over, okay? I love you very much. I know this isn't what you wanted to hear on a Friday. I'll be here and I will be back. I'll probably make another video today and I'll be live again later.
You gotta understand why they are banning TikTok. They're banning TikTok because it is changing people's lives. It's not about no fucking data or no bullshit like that. It's about changing your life. When you can get on here and make 6 figures and more, they know that's gonna fuck the economy up. They wanna keep the poor poor and the rich rich. It's always been like that. When I'm getting on TikTok and I'm seeing people on TikTok Shop, there is no app like this, first off. They're getting on TikTok Shop, making 20,000 in one day, 100,000 in a week, in a month, whatever, however much they're making. That is life-changing money. No 9-to-5 is gonna pay you like that. Not like TikTok Shop. And don't even get me started on the artist. People's music have blown up on here. Bossman D-Lo. Without TikTok, Bossman D-Lo wouldn't be out here popping it like that. LiAngelo Ball just dropped his song the other day on the same day Lil Baby dropped his song. He did more views than Lil Baby. Moral of the story is, you can get on TikTok and it can change your life forever, bro. I made 6 figures last year off TikTok. And I worked the job. At the end of the year, bro, they want to keep you poor. I'm not one of those too cool for school guys that's getting on here talking about TikTok, good riddance, TikTok. I don't need it. Bro, TikTok was a good app, bro. I'm gonna miss it though, for sure. But yeah, bro, they want to keep you poor. That's what they want.
You think I'm paying my taxes on my TikTok income from last year? You are wrong, U.S. Supreme Court. You made a big mistake. None of us are paying our taxes on our TikTok money that we made last year. Okay? This is our TikTok tax ban. We are not paying it. There's no app. There's no taxable income because the app is gone. If you think that you're going to make people unemployed and then we're going to pay you ridiculous fees and taxes, get a grip. I'm so flustered. I can't believe that the TikTok app is actually going to be bland. I can't even talk! Banned? I can't believe that it's going to be banned. I really was holding on hope, and I was staying positive. I love seeing everyone's good. I'm literally flabbergasted. Good vibe. No. Goodbye videos. Am I okay? Do you see what you're doing to us by removing this app? I can't even speak properly. I love seeing the goodbye videos and all of the TikTok trends coming back for the last goodbye, but please do not pay your taxes on your TikTok income last year. This is insane.
Is this the end? Time will tell, I guess, right? Let's continue.
So the Supreme Court upheld the TikTok ban. While this is absolutely disappointing, it is not surprising. If there's anything the U.S. government hates, it's its citizens. I have not so often heard so many American citizens say so loudly they don't want something, so much so that people have now flooded other apps in protest. And it still happened. But, all I can think about is in this time of great economic distress, where everybody's been like, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, pick up a side hustle and a side job, like you'll make it through, that the government is getting rid of a source of income for content creators and small business owners. That's all I can really think about. So that said, now's a good time to make a list of your favorite small businesses so that you don't forget them when they're not crossing your feed all the time. And now's a good time to go ahead and follow your favorite creators across other platforms. You can find me personally on YouTube under the same name, Instagram, I know, but I need a job under the same name, Red Note under the same name, like I'm everywhere. And remember that while this is disappointing news, it is also a sign that we are not only slipping, but have slipped into fascism. As a government that's willing to silence the voice of its people, to prevent them from building community, to prevent them from educating themselves, to prevent them from sustaining themselves, especially in exchange for lining billionaires' pockets with even more money, is what? Fascist.
I really think America has made a huge mistake when banning this app, because now that we're all on Red Note, we're actually learning that a lot of the crap that they've been talking about China is absolutely not true. We're like, wait a second, you guys have universal healthcare? You don't have to pay for an ambulance when you get picked up to the hospital. You have amazing cars for very low prices. Huawei, the amazing phones they have are also so much better than iPhones. And all of that is forbidden here. We cannot have any of that. Wait a second, you can walk at night outside and not be afraid? There's no mass unalivings in schools? What? What's that like? And I had someone comment on my Red Note being like, now that you're here, I hope you can see that we're not the beasts that, your news made us seem to be. And I was like, we never thought you guys were. I feel like we always knew it was bullshit. And yeah, no country's perfect. There's a lot of issues everywhere in this world. But it's very interesting. We're learning much more, I think, than they wanted us to know. And I think that's not a very good idea for our government. Also, I'm shocked by how quickly people are picking up Mandarin. Like, I feel like you guys need to teach me, how do I do this as quickly as you? Because it's incredible. Like, Americans from Alabama are now speaking fluent Mandarin in like 3 days.
I quit my job at the beginning of 2022 to pursue being a full-time content creator, but I was mainly on TikTok. And since then, I have purchased a single-family home by myself. I have 3 vehicles. 2 are paid off. 1 is not paid off. I was running a full rental car business from my house. That is this setup right here. I was able to pay cash for an app that's going to be released on iOS and Android very soon. I really did invest in myself. And granted, I will probably have to rent this house out or list this house to rent. And I'm more than likely will have to sell my 2 cars. And I don't feel like I'm starting over, but I'm in a different chapter in my life, and it's okay. With TikTok leaving, this doesn't mean I regret quitting my job or anything that I did, because the amount of things I was able to accomplish over the past 3 years, fucking amazing. And I didn't just blow the money. I invested the money. I invested the money that I was able to make on TikTok, and I am truly grateful and thankful. I was able to meet amazing people. Like, I did these meetups, and I think I'm probably going to be doing my last meetup this year, but I did a meetup every year in September. And I was able to meet some of the amazing people that made this possible for me. So I have absolutely no regrets. I have no regrets. I am going to fully be on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. If anybody wants to follow me, my name is the same on all platforms. But I'm grateful. I'm thankful. It is bittersweet. It's sad, but
I'm here working, drinking my coffee, and got the alert. TikTok is banned, upheld by the Supreme Court of the United States of America. So I'm tell you something right now. If you ain't heard it, you heard it here first. It is upheld. Now, is that what does that mean? Well, it's in Biden's hands now. Biden said he would not enforce it. Let's see what they do. It's also up to China and ByteDance and TikTok to decide they're going to just go dark. But they could. They could just say, forget this. We're going dark because the Supreme Court said you are banned. It's what it is.
This is going to suck for a lot of people who use TikTok to make money. That's why always have a plan B and C. We will see what happens in the coming days. Until next time.